Oh my God, I cannot believe it. Ah, it's about to be the biggest video on this channel right now. I'm saying it. This is the biggest video on this channel as of today. There's no other video on this channel that's bigger than this video right now. College Football 25! Roll Tide, baby. Man.
Enter narration pop-up. Do you want to disable? Yes.
Oh my God. Yes!
Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players look for.
Yes! Ah! You already know what the favorite team is. You already know. I'm dedicating this first game to my brother, to my cousin, who are no longer here, who I know for a fact would love to play this. Over there, Tootie Woody, this for you.
On this campus, the legends literally cement their handprints on the legacy.
Showtime, baby. Roll Tide.
This is the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll take the return and try to improve it. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. And the defense...
I'm someone returning the first play. I'm someone we pick up on the first play. Roll Tide, baby.
Line gets set. First down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
The give is to Miller. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Fires to the end zone. And it's...
Touchdown on the first drive! Touchdown on the first drive! Let's go! Roll Tide, baby!
Read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, how could that happen?
I know, the field goal kicks are hard. I ain't worried about it.
Quick strike offense on that.
Scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Auburn Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
They hit people, too. They are heat-seeking missiles. Nobody wants to run over the middle.
Let's go! Let's go! First pick 6! First pick 6! Roll Tide, baby!
What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Oh, we got this.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. To To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
You start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. These two rivals first played in 1893, but there was nearly a half-century, guys, when they didn't play each other because they got in a fight over, among other things, gate receipts.
Yeah, listen, I've been lucky enough to broadcast this game before, and I'll never forget being at Bryant-Denny Stadium and just feeling the energy. It was just completely different versus anything I'd ever seen in college football before. David, there's a different meaning to this game for both of these schools in the state of Alabama.
Yeah, and it's just different because I think being in the state, like, fans are around each other all year long. Players are around each other all year long. You know, the Iron Bowl is a civil war of hate between each other all year long, and they get to settle it on a big stage every year.
Here comes that Alabama offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
He's loose. He's at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, and he kicked it in.
Yes, sir!
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is...
Roll time, baby, let's go!
Time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like
appreciate it.
Put some points up on the board here.
And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius.
All bottled up, and now the ball is free. That's going to be a safety. The offense is back on top of it.
That defense is sweet.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. He'll bring it back. It's Law. All by himself down the middle.
Roll time, baby!
Special teams coming up with a huge play. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right. Offense, defense. Paul, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Wants to throw. It's Thorne coming after him. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
What a great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable, make him feel that pressure, keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Bernard. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. Got the first down. Looking for more. Oh, look out. There he goes. And he'll take it in.
Roll Tide, baby.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive
Ooh, boy.
You hit it to him.
Nasty.
He can do
And it ain't even second quarter yet.
explosiveness, getting to the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra
Let's go, baby. Roll Tide. Let's go. Oh, I'm so happy. First game.
game, one snap, and you got a touchdown on the board. They're just about ready to kick
You
it.
gotta start with the Iron Bowl, baby. You know it.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, going up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3-and-out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Running it back, it's Bernard. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes that Alabama offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it.
Throws toward the end zone.
Now, don't play with Alabama. Don't play with Alabama.
Just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, though.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
The completion short of the sticks. It's second down. From the gun, the ground game. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Looking left. He makes a catch.
This is just getting ridiculous. This is just getting ridiculous.
There's nothing positive to it.
It's a 50. We got burgers for the boys. Burgers for the boys. 50 burgers. Yeah, I'm too geeked up. I'm sorry. Anybody watch it, y'all gotta excuse me. It's been 11 years.
Coming out with it, it's Jackson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline.
I've been waiting to do this to Auburn for 11 years. Gotta excuse me.
Ready to go back to work on offense. The run from the shotgun.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Thorne. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
On the move, it's Bernard. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you know what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Dropping back, it's Thorne. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that ball.
Oh, baby.
He's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking for the end zone. Into the hallelujah land.
Oh, my God. Did you see that? Roll Tide, baby. Shoot up in the crowd for him.
That didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Thorne. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown!
Roll Tide!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
I definitely got to go to settings and change the difficulty. Got to make it harder. I don't know what it is on right now. I wasn't even paying attention. I ain't even look. Too excited to start the game. I ain't even think about none of that. That's when Herbert started.
He's going to get a little star from the side of his waist. One play, explosive, touchdowns just like that.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Dropping back, it's Thorne. They're trying to get to it. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
I'm definitely going up the difficulty after this game. I didn't go to none of it. I'm too excited to play the game. But Auburn deserves this anyway. Roll Tide.
Play in that first half. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Tigers will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes that Alabama offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown!
This is just, oh my goodness.
The tide is rolling as Alabama starts to pull away from Auburn.
Yeah, and Alabama handling the moment. Obviously, we know they got great players, great tradition, but handling the moment in the Iron Bowl, big stage, a lot of hatred, doing a great job of handling all of that, Palmer.
And Alabama knew coming into this game, you just throw the records out when you're playing your in-state rival, Auburn. What matters is what you do on the field when that first whistle blows. And Alabama simply, in all 3 phases of the game, they've been better.
And he puts through the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. To the air. It's Thorne. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Felix, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up.
Did I say 9 sacks? Got 9 sacks? Yeah, that's crazy.
Coaches would have been all over me, but big time break for the offense.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll bring it back. It's Bernard. Ripping through the defense. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Offense set on first down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He wants to go deep. Pulls it in inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice.
Touchdown, Alabama! And the beatdown has ensued.
I would never get tired of hearing them say touchdown, Alabama. Long time.
Starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He'll pull it on the read. Ball's out. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Now, you know it's really easy. It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go. Make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
On second and goal, they go right back to it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
The kick is up.
I ain't gonna lie. I love to see this high-ass score against Auburn. It's beautiful.
Offense on that pretty story.
And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Auburn sends out the punting unit.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Got enough for the first down and wants more. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Yes, sir.
And the route is on.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point is good. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Leaves it with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Thorne. Floats it out in space.
And a really nice
The mechanics are so good. The way they tackle, the way they move, the run, the cuts are so awesome when you run it.
Set up, get third down.
Defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. A huge opportunity, guys, for this offense to take over after the fumble recovery and start first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run.
Touchdown Tide! And the punishment has been extended. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Scott. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense,
and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. On the return, it's Bernard. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
A little bit surprised the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still...
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Alabama pushing the tempo. Got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot and you stop the clock. Now, it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
Yeah, and I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm
running toward the tape. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got
enough space. Touchdown, Alabama! And the pummeling has started.
This is used to get feel for the game type. I wish it would change difficulties. It's all good though. Just very excited to be playing, man.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the right. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot,
nothing but green ahead. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Back to throw, it's Thorne. Get it out on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Now on 3rd down for this offense.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Bernard. He's got great speed.
The controllability of these characters, these players, I mean, awesome. Awesome.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And he makes the extra point. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, it's Thorne. Trying to get to it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Running it back, it's Bernard. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Rifles it down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 15. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
PAT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to throw, it's Thorne. They're bringing heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Lewis. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good one.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Defense will use a timeout, 22 seconds.
Yes, I do want to score one more time.
The obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. One more play to pad the stats. Here we go. Ready? They'll throw it on 1st down. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a
Man, this game is going to be fun. Fun journey to play. Fun journey. Roll Tide, baby. Iron Bowl winners. Massively.
This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days.
Going to start the difficulty on the right one now. I didn't do it in the beginning. Just wanted to play. It's all good. We know how good the game is now. Woo!
So that's going to do it for
Now it's time to start the real journey. Had to get that Iron Bowl out the way. Tradition, baby. Oh, that looks good. Yeah. Roll Tide, baby. Now let's get the real difficulty going. Just had to try them on for now. We'll have the full game until Friday, but man, this is incredible. Gonna do a part 2. Gonna do a part 2. End this video right here. Start another one. Roll Tide, baby. Basketball team.